Hi guys, welcome back to this art of fashion. Hope you're for another video. Today's episode is going to present how to cut this lovely dress. It's a simple lovely dress. It has an half cut with free neckline. Then it has a straight sleeve with elastic rubber. Then it has a flare to make it a complete dress. So I'm using 6 yards of this fabric. As you can see, this is 6 yards of Ankara fabric. So the first thing I will be deducting here is going to be the half cut, and here is the elastic rubber that I'm going to use at the sleeve. You can use thick one, you can use this tiny one if you want. So I'm using this tiny one. So the bust measurement here is 50 inches, the waist is 45 inches. So you cannot cut these ones. Like I will just take 17 inches for the waist measurement. From that length of Ankara, length of Ankara is 45. That means I cannot take one of these. I will take twice of 17 inches. I'll be adding 1 inch to it to make it 18. So I will now be taking 18 inches in 2 places. You can see the first one and the second one. Here is it. So I will now fold it into 2 like this, then divide it by 2. So each one of them now is now 18 inches in length and 45 inches in wideness. That's the Ankara length. You understand? So is this particular 2 that I'm going to fold into 4. The first one will be into 2, the second one also will be into 2. So merging the 2 together, placing it on each other is going to give us into 4. You understand? So the one I'm facing to myself is going to be the zip allowance. I'll now fold this particular one again into 2, then place it on this other one, leaving the zip allowance at the back. You know, if you are working on a smaller bust measurement or a smaller measurement, you can cut one of these, then fold it into 4 directly. But because the bust measurement is 50 inches already, then one of these cannot take the bust measurement. So that is why we take half cuts twice. That's 18 inches in 2 places. Then we now place it on each other. Then we now start now and take our shoulder measurement of 8.5, that's 17 inches wideness. You can see with a shoulder slant of 1 inch. I'm making use of 1 inch shoulder slant here, as you can see. Then from here, I will take my armhole measurements to be 9. Armhole measurements to be 9. That's the roundness of the sleeve. When I took it on my client, it's 9. It's 8.5, so I need to add some inches to it. So that's the full length of the half cut. From here, I'm going to take the bust measurement to be 50 inches. That's 12.5 inches. 12.5 inches in 4 places. So with a seam allowance of 2 inches, 2 inches of seam allowance is here. I'll come to the waist. The waist is 45 inches. So that is 11.25, but I'll make it of 11.5. That's 46, since we are still going to add a seam allowance to it. Then I'm adding 2 inches of seam allowance to it. Then I'm connecting everything together like this. So from here, we slant it down to the center of both back and front. You can see. Then I'll now cut it out after this. When I cut it out, you are going to see it properly. So we are done with the cutting of the half cut. The next thing here is to cut out the neckline. I'll be making use of 4 inches wideness for the neckline. 4 inches wideness for the neckline. You can see that's the wideness for both back and front. Then 3 inches for the deepness of the back. 3 inches for the deepness of the back. So I'm cutting it together first. You know, we're still going to lower the front neckline. We're going to dip it down, because the front neckline is a V neckline, V-shaped neckline. So I'll now come down to 8.5. 8.5 at the line of 8.5. Then I'll now slant it up. Just slant it up to the shoulder. To the shoulder. You can see. Then you can now take the dart. The dart measurement, I will be making use of 4.5, that is 9. Distance of 9, then I'll notch it. So we are done with the cutting of the half cut. The next thing here is to cut out the sleeve. So to cut out the sleeve, I'll be folding this into 4. You can see this is into 2, then into 4, and the wideness of this is the wideness of my client's upper hand. You can see now the wideness that is there is 11.5 inches. That is 23, and what I took was 21. So I had 2 inches to it. After that, I'll take the length. The length here is 22 inches. Normally it's 20, but I'm adding 2 inches to it for the same allowance of the elastic rubber and the one we're going to use to stitch it at the armhole on the half cut. So it now come down to 4 inches here. 4 inches. This is not constant, depending on how deep you want your sleeve to be. Then you sketch out the shape of the sleeve. You can see where I sketch it out, just like S that is not writing properly. You can see, and there's going to be an elastic rubber at this point, you understand? So that's why I'm not shaping it at the side at all. So by the time you put elastic rubber here, it's going to shrink it, then it's going to give us what we need. I told you this is the elastic rubber I'm going to use. So let me cut out the shape. So we are done with the cutting of the sleeve. This is our sleeve. This is the point that we're going to add to the shoulder. I'm going to notch it, you can see. Then you can see how the sleeve is. This is the half cut here. The next thing here is to cut out the flare. So here is the flare. This is 180-degree flare. Without wasting too much of your time, I've done a tutorial on how to cut 180-degree flare in our previous tutorials. So I'm going to share the link under the description of this video so that you can watch it and know how to cut 180-degree flare. So this is the length of my flare to make a complete dress. This is 44 inches plus 17 inches, so that is 61 inches. So, and what we are working on is 59, so we have 2 inches of seam allowance. This is the half cut, this is the flare, and here is my sleeve. So let me go and join everything together. Then this particular half cut is going to have a facing. I'm going to make use of a facing. This is my facing that I'm going to use to turn the upper part. So let me go and join everything together and show it to you. Welcome back. Here the finished work so far. You can see how beautiful this turns out. This is the neckline. You can see my neckline, the V neckline. This is the straight sleeve that I said is going to have an elastic over. Here is it. You can see how the elastic over is. Then this is the flare we cut to. We join it together here. The one coming to up down, then the one coming from down, which is the flare, is joining to the half cut to make it a dress. You can see how beautiful it is. I'm yet to join the zip at the back. I'm still going to add my zip to it. This is the area at which I'm going to put my zip with the allowance left when we were cutting it. If you're watching for the first time, please make sure to subscribe to my channel for more amazing tutorials. And for those people that have already subscribed, I really appreciate you guys for watching my video always. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.